What is up, everybody? Today we are back on Minecraft, and today we are going to be taking a look at a pretty awesome and pretty unique seed. Now, as you can see, obviously by the top, I am on Minecraft Xbox One. However, the majority of this seed is going to work for every edition of Minecraft console, meaning Minecraft Xbox One, Minecraft PS4, Minecraft PS3, and Minecraft Xbox 360. Now, before we actually go ahead and jump into this, let's just go ahead and I'm going to say that this seed was given to me by Kevin over on Twitter. You can see some of the screenshots he sent me here, and if you guys look, you guys can see that the seed number is actually just the number 1. So no complicated 90 number recipe in order to get this seed. All you have to do is type in the number 1, and then you are going to get this seed. Now, as it loads up here, it's worth noting that if you go ahead and you take a look at my map here on screen, every single thing that we take a look at, which is the majority of the stuff that happens within this first map, this map that we are looking at now, will work on every console. Like I said, again, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. Now, I didn't test this before, and I do apologize for that. I didn't test this on every console, and I know that in sometimes over on the PS3, the spawn locations of some things are different. So maybe you might have to look around a little bit more than everybody else, but everybody else on the PS4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One should be able to do this just fine. But for some reason over on the PS3, sometimes the way that things spawn is just a little bit different, so that's worth noting. However, most of the stuff should still be on the map somewhere. So anyway, moving on from that, you can see here that obviously that right there is where you spawn, and if we go ahead and we fly north just a little bit, we are going to come across the main thing that makes this map really pretty cool. So if we come down here, you guys can see that I obviously have this diamond block encrusted thing here, and if we look at the map, you guys can see the coordinates for where this is. There are the coordinates there, and if we come down in here, you guys are going to see that not only do we find ourselves a spider mob spawner right here, but right here in this chest, we actually get a sharpness 5 enchanted book. How amazing is that? That is right, a sharpness 5 book. So if you guys boot this up on your world, you guys should be able to find this book in your world. Now, I know in the past people used to think that the chests were randomized and that everything was different for everyone. However, since I got the exact same thing that Kevin did, it wouldn't make sense for them all to be randomized. So you guys should be able to get all of this stuff on your world just fine when you boot this up. So in there, you can get the actual sharpness 5 book. I think that's a pretty rare book to get, primarily because I think you can actually side note, I think you can actually use that book to get the achievement where you have to do like 8 hearts of health in one hit, and I think if you put that on a diamond sword, you should be able to get that achievement relatively easily if you want to do it the legit way and didn't want to use some of those other maps that I showed you guys in the past. So anyway, if we just come up this way from where the actual mob spawner and book were, you guys can see here are the coordinates for this village, and right here in the middle of this village, actually kind of a part of the village, I always like it when desert temples spawn like this, where they're like inside of a village, because it just looks super cool. But anyway, you guys can obviously see here, there is a desert temple, and if we come in here, we can see what we get in these chests. If I don't set off the TNT, which I almost did, and wow, it is dark down in here, isn't it? Let me just knock, there we go. Okay, so if I come down in here, we can see what we get in these chests. We get, wow, 3 diamonds. Look at that. So lots of diamonds on this map. You got some gold there, some more bones, and then some more gold and iron in there. So there was actually 3 diamonds in that one chest, which is incredibly good for a desert temple spawn. I think that's probably one of the better ones I've ever seen. And actually, obviously, there is here also a temple, or I'm sorry, a village with a blacksmith. So we come down in here. We can see that there is also a blacksmith chest right in here. Inside, we get even more diamonds. Look at that. 2 more diamonds, as well as some obsidian and an iron tool. Now, I'm not sure maybe if chests are just randomized in like the temples and in those chests, or they're not randomized at all. I really don't know how that works. I think that it changes with the update, so you guys are just going to have to boot this up on your world and see what you get. I would guess that you guys would get similar stuff to what I did. You guys, there's 5 diamonds in that little area right there alone. And that's pretty amazing, I think. So anyway, just boot this up on your world, try it out for yourself, and you guys can see what you get. Now, if we come over here, you guys can see that right off of the village here, just to the north, just a tad, you can see that right down in here in this chest, we get a Thorns book, a Thorns one. There's actually an Aqua Affinity book that we will get in the chest that I will show you guys in just a moment. But right in here, we can actually get a Thorns book, as well as, if I broke out this sand, we can see what we get in here. Nothing too amazing. We got some more iron and some bread so you guys don't starve. But there was also a zombie spawner here. So if you guys wanted to ever build like a mob grinder, you've been looking for, different spawners that you wanted to put around your, or to have different mob spawners, this might be the perfect map for you to be able to build your XP grinder, your mob farmer, whatever you want to build with all of these spawners, because this map has an absolute massive amount of them. So with that being said, all of that stuff that we have looked at currently is currently available on the on Minecraft Xbox 360 and should be on Minecraft PS3 as well as Minecraft PS4. All of those things are on there. However, as you can see, I am now moving on to another portion of the map. We are actually on this map now, so that the actual Minecraft Xbox 360 and PS3 worlds don't extend this far. So the stuff I'm about to show you guys on this part of the world isn't actually available on the Xbox 360 and PS3. However, everything else we've looked at thus far should be there. So if we go ahead and we fly down here, we are going to come across an actual not quite completed jungle temple. That's right, it's actually kind of a cool thing. So I'm going to show you guys here really quick. Let me just fly way down here if we can get here. Here we are. You can see over here. Oop, let me get rid of these maps. You can see that for some reason, my jungle temple didn't correctly generate. Now, I'm not sure if this is how it's going to come up on your world or if your guys' jungle temple is going to spawn correctly. Again, that's just kind of one of those things you're going to have to try out for yourself. But if we go ahead and we actually come down in here, you can see that the chest that everybody comes to these temples for is actually still here. And inside, we have some emeralds and some iron. Now, unfortunately, it would appear that the actual one that is behind the locking mechanism was not spawned here in my world, at least. But like I said, it might just be my world that's like this, and you guys might have yours just fine. So like I said, just boot this up for yourself and try it out, and then you guys can find out for yourselves. Now, as you guys can see, here is the jungle temple. If we actually just look over here just a tad bit, we can see that there is a desert temple right here as well. So now I am currently, again, not on that first original map, so you guys likely won't be able to find this on the current gen, of being Xbox 360 and PS3, because you actually need to boot this up as a large world so you guys can get these extra areas that spawn on these other maps. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned that before. Make sure you guys boot this up on a large world. And if we go ahead and we come down in here and hopefully don't set off the pressure plate, which I am notorious for doing, we can see that in here we get ourselves a Fortune 3 book. Look at how good these books are. These enchanted books are just amazing that we're getting. Just some amazing luck. In here we can see that we get some more diamonds. Look at that. So this is actually a great seed. Now this desert temple, granted, is a fair bit of a distance away from the spawn. You can see that we are actually, if we fly this way just a tad bit, we're going to see that we are going to come up on this other map. Here you guys can see there we are down in the bottom left-hand corner. And so the last thing I'm about to show you is available on the Xbox 360 because once again, we are on the original classic map. And if I come down to here, you can see yet again, we have yet another spider spawner, and inside of here, a spider spawner. Did I say that? Did I say that right? I feel like I might have said it wrong. But in here, we have an Aqua Affinity book. Again, an incredible enchanted book that you guys can use, as well as, you know, some 2 saddles, some string, and some other good jazz in there. So this seed is just totally awesome. There's all kinds of rare, cool things that you can get in all of these chests, just because there is an absolute massive number of chests to get. Again, on the map, here are the coordinates for this. I will have, obviously, the pictures from Kevin on screen so you guys can see what the coordinates are. I put those on up at the beginning if you guys missed it, so go check those out if you want to see all of the exact coordinates for everything. And I just like to go ahead and give a shout out again to Kevin. Thank you very much for sending me this seed. This is totally awesome. It's a very simple seed. Again, just the number 1 is the seed number. That's all you have to put in, and then you guys will get this world and you guys can play it for yourselves. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy this seed spotlight, and I really, like I said, again, do appreciate Kevin sending this in. If you guys know of any super cool seeds on Minecraft, Xbox 360, PS3, Xbox One, or PS4, feel free to either leave those down in the comments section or tweet me them over on Twitter just like Kevin did, and I will be sure to check out these seeds. Make sure to please leave the coordinates to some super cool stuff on the map, or let me know what makes that map super cool, because as you guys know from the 36 times larger Xbox One and PS4 worlds, these things can be incredibly difficult to explore and take an absolute massive amount of time that I often don't have the time to go around and look around these maps, you know, every single one and see what's cool about them. So please do leave that down below if you guys do suggest a seed, and let me just thank you in advance for anybody who does drop a cool seed down below. I will be sure to check those out when I get a chance. So anyway, if you guys did enjoy the seed spotlight, please do feel free to, and look at this cool like river with a lake in the middle thing. That's kind of cool, huh? But anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, please do drop me a like down below, and make sure you guys subscribe for some more Minecraft console content in the future, because I will be your #1 source for everything next gen Minecraft and current gen Minecraft. And I hope everybody on the current gen doesn't kind of feel left out when I play on the Xbox One. Really, the only difference between this and Xbox 360 or PS3 is that it has kind of a better render distance and some smoother like transitions when you fly around the world, and I think that makes for better videos and better video quality for you guys who watch. So hopefully you enjoy that, and don't feel left out just because I'm playing on the next gen, because like I said, a lot of the stuff that I do on the next gen is still very applicable and doable on the current gen, so it's not that big of a deal. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I will see all of you guys later. with another video. Peace!